Pay attention, not just with your ears, but with your whole being. This isn't just a dream. This isn't something that's been set up. This is my reality as it unfolds. This message is all about looking out for you, helping you see your true self, and guiding you toward the path I have in mind for you. I've made up my mind. It's time to break the silence, step out of the shadows, and let go of the fear. So, as you're all set for what I've asked of you, go ahead and say you're on board, not just as a passing thought, but as a heartfelt promise to me. It's a sign that you accept my plan for you, that you understand your purpose, and that you can hear me speaking to you right now. I'm really thankful for those who have been there for you, who have supported you, and who have believed in you. Even if others don't notice what they're doing, just remember this: you're not alone. Stick with me until the end, because we're about to wrap things up with a powerful moment that will reveal what's been hidden for way too long. Come a little closer. What's coming next is going to change everything. My dear, you know, you're so much more than just your physical self. I see you as something special, and I'm here to look after what I've picked out. This has always been your reality. Looks like you haven't been taking those solo walks. Keep this truth close. You're secure in your spirit, your emotions, and your strength. So, that's why you're seeing this message right now. My timing is just right. I've been shining my light on you since the beginning, and nothing dark can alter what I've shared about your life. Even during those lonely moments when it seemed like your prayers weren't being heard, I was still at work. Truth was starting to come together. And now it's being revealed that it's not meant to hurt you, but to prepare you. Just so you know, I'm right here with you as you listen to these words. What I provide isn't just protection, it's also about bringing clarity. What went on behind the scenes matters, for sure, but what really counts is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. You're entering a moment where the truth will outshine any fear you might have. What's been kept under wraps will come out into the open thanks to my clear demonstration. Every hidden intention, every unnoticed snare, every subtle falsehood is losing its grip at this moment. You're on the rise. You've experienced it, right? The weight, the shift in the air around you, the unusual dreams, the evolving dynamics in your relationships. This isn't about being confused. It's my hand pulling you in closer. You're finding your way into sync with the journey I've laid out. I'm really excited about how my perfect moment is coming together in your life, and I believe nothing can get in the way of that. Sure, it's been a tough season, but just think about what's waiting for us on the other side. Hey, just a heads up, someone from your past might be getting in touch with you pretty soon. They could be feeling a bit uncertain inside. But you, my dear child, won't have to face them with any unease. You'll respond with a sense of clarity because you've grown and changed from who you used to be. Do you recall those times when people just didn't get your quiet vibe? They assumed that your quietness meant you weren't feeling things deeply, or that you were somehow weak when they walked away. They missed the strength and depth in your quiet moments. While they were away, you took some time to collect your thoughts. Sure, there were tough times, but I was right there with you. You found strength in your own little corner, my dear. You looked for this understanding, not because you felt incomplete, but because there was something within you that knew when truth showed up. It turns out that the truth about those hidden things has finally come to light. My dear child, just wanted to remind you that you are complete, always in my thoughts, and absolutely one of a kind. You have a special mark, and it's time for you to reveal the amazing person I designed you to be, my child. It's time to move on from those who caused you hurt. I'm creating something amazing through your life story, my dear. This fresh start can't be built on a base of resentment. What I'm asking you to do really needs a clear perspective, and that comes from a heart that's not weighed down by pain. What's ahead is going to catch off guard even those who thought they had your journey all figured out. It's going to amaze them, my child, because the healing I offer isn't just about returning to what was, but about creating a whole new beginning. Just because someone has a kind face doesn't mean you can trust them completely. Not every hand that reaches out is there to help, my dear. Some people are watching your journey right now, fueled by jealousy and doubt rather than real care. Sometimes people might ask how you're doing, not out of real concern, but because they're curious to see if you're having a tough time. But don't worry, my dear child. I'm clearing the way for you. I'm shining a light on the hidden falsehoods, clearing away what saps your energy, and quieting those who tried to peek into your future without your say-so. But you know, I see everything, my dear, and I've taken action. Your essence, your path, the road laid out for you, it's just mine. In the days to come, things are going to change, my dear. Hey, you might get a message soon. Sometimes, a person might just own up to being wrong. Maybe someone from your past will pop up when you least expect it. You might find it coming from someone you least expect or during a tough moment. When this happens, just take a moment, okay? Let's not bring up past hurts. Share the knowledge you've gained along the way. Let your words reflect the inner strength that comes from overcoming challenges, showing that you've emerged stronger rather than being beaten down by them. You're not just reacting anymore, my child. You're standing strong. You're no longer afraid of the truth. Truth is on your side. This moment you're experiencing right now, this breath you're taking, it's not just a coincidence, my dear. It's like bringing together something from way back when, with something that's really close to your heart. A soft request you whispered ages ago is starting to surface, even if it's just a faint memory for you now. Perhaps you whispered it with a tight jaw under the cover of night. It might have just been a quiet wish, wishing I could hear you. I'm listening, my dear. I keep hearing. This is the reason these words have come to you at this moment. I've kept things simple for you, my dear child. Your inner space feels safe and sound. Your inner self is safe and sound. My spirit was quietly communicating with you long before you were aware of the details. It seemed like things weren't quite what they appeared to be. You could feel the unease in the air around you. So, you're hearing all of this now, and it's up to you to decide, my child. If you choose to stay stuck in fear and shrink away from what feels tough, you're going to hold back the positive changes I've already started for your well-being. Just take a step forward and trust me, my dear. If you take some time to really care for that amazing inner growth you've got going on, and if you can release the pain with a bit of understanding while wrapping yourself in kindness, just wait and see what unfolds. My dear, what's been holding you back will start to fade away. You'll find yourself having conversations you never thought would happen. Whatever you need will find its way to you. Hey there, just know that understanding is always right there with you, my child. People around you will start to interact with you differently, picking up on the change, even if they can't quite put their finger on why. When I stand up for the one I've chosen, it really changes everyone who comes across that strong stance. You deserve respect, my child. You were never weak, you know that, right? I was making sure you were safe, my dear child. You've always had company. You were put right where you needed to be. Yeah, I get it. You might feel a bit uneasy. Just don't let that feeling take away from the truth of who you are when we're together. May what I say carry more weight than your concerns. Your understanding is expanding in every aspect of your life. It's all about how you connect with people and the journey you're on, your ability to take action, and what you've got in your hands. What used to be unclear is now all about security. This clarity isn't just for now, my dear. It's turning into the very ground beneath your feet. You're starting to build your life on what truly matters. Every word you say from this fresh perspective will really matter. Every choice that comes from this renewed part of you will have significance. You're not losing your grip on reality. It's time to wake up. The shadows really tried to keep you guessing, but they just couldn't pull it off. Now that your mind is clear, your actions will naturally follow. This is how you can rediscover your intended path. It's not about fighting against it, but rather accepting what truly is. By releasing each thought to me. Your mind is operating differently now, my dear. It feels like the path ahead is becoming clearer every day. Before I came along, your name was mentioned, not to judge, but with a sense of warmth. I'm not trying to point out your mistakes, but rather to show just how connected we are. Maybe you haven't come across it, you might not have noticed it. But when things were at their lowest, I stepped up and said, "This one is mine, my beloved one." Get how important that is. In the hidden realm, voicing someone else's thoughts holds a lot of power. It's all about protection. Love is all about showing it through actions. When I speak on your behalf, there's no stopping the support that flows in. It's not about resistance or the things you used to do. No waiting times. I'm saying it with a sense of victory. The person who's against me had a list about you, my dear. There are a lot of reasons to point fingers, discussions about why you might be left behind, and explanations for why you fell short. But what he lost was a more powerful voice. It wasn't your effort that calmed the person pointing fingers at you. What went down on the cross was something else. So here we are, and the work to set you free is underway because the order came right from my throne. This wasn't just a thought, it was a command. People in heaven really listen when I talk on behalf of someone. You know how sometimes it feels like time just freezes? Well, that's all because of you. I brought you right here, to this moment. I pushed you to the edge, not to hurt you, but to show you just how great my kindness can be. When you felt like you were losing your balance, I was there to support you. When you were feeling alone, I had your back. I noticed those quiet moments when you felt a bit lost. Those moments meant a lot to me because I got to share them with you. I was there the whole time. This is more than just an idea. This is what your life's journey looks like. I've been on your side. It's not just sometimes, it's always. Whenever you felt like giving up, I was right there with you. Every time you were on the verge of making a lasting choice because of temporary pain, I would softly say, "Wait a minute, not right now." So here you are, still around, still noticing things, still really important to me. The help that showed up wasn't because you were in a tough spot. It all began when I decided to step in. That's why it really hits home. That's why you might feel a bit of a shake inside, even if everything looks calm on the outside. Something timeless is reaching out to those wounded parts of you. Healing is happening right now. You didn't just get rescued from falling apart. There's a reason you were kept safe, and that reason is stirring within you at this very moment. The things that used to bring you joy, the insights, the thoughts, the deep emotions are coming back to you, not held back, but let loose. I didn't just catch you before you fell. I looked out for what was coming your way. I noticed the threat and jumped into action before my opponent could finish what he had planned. This goes beyond simply getting something for nothing. It's a purposeful move. This goes beyond just being saved. It's coming back together. I totally get what you're feeling right now. It's that cozy feeling, a sense of peace, and a clear understanding that just clicks. This is more than just a feeling. That's a truth in the spirit world. It's a clear sign of my deep care showing up at this moment. This shift is real, and you're not just dreaming it up. I'm placing you in my heart once more. It's not about the love from others, which can be a bit unpredictable, but rather the love from the one who brought you into this world, the person who understood all your vulnerabilities and still had your back, the person who noticed you taking a break still encouraged you to keep going. When you really get to know yourself, my dear, the hold of those shadows starts to fade away. Once you see where you are, waiting doesn't feel so heavy anymore. When you really embrace who you're meant to be, all the lies just disappear. The pressure was really intense for this reason. It was all about clouding your vision, wearing you down until you lost sight of who you really are. But it just didn't win out. Amid the struggle, something valuable was awakened. You're definitely going to come out of this test just fine. You're coming into your own, looking polished. You're so much more than just someone who got through it all. You're a liberator, picked for a special purpose, someone who breaks chains, creates anew, and fixes what's broken. You have the answer to problems that others have given up on. You're the one who throws a wrench into my plans. That's the reason you experienced so much stress. Pressure brings out the best in me, and I've made that clear to you. It's not forgotten, just kept safe. I held back on some things because I didn't want to shake things up for you too soon. Now that the season has changed, my dear, what was held back is now being called forth. Not in a rush or haphazardly, but with a clear intention, aligned with what I aim to achieve. You're not just going through the motions, you're moving forward with clear intention into the spaces I've prepared for your thoughts, actions, and emotions. This assurance is solid. It's a sacred deal. So, you're just going along with that agreement? Now you'll discover results where you used to face obstacles. You'll stride with confidence in places where you used to tread cautiously through doubt. Just being there will change those places that used to wear you out. When someone I've set apart realizes who they truly are, it's like everything around them changes. Your readiness is really important, my child. The location really affects how a place feels. Your link to my realm opens up opportunities not just for you, but for those around you as well. That's why it's so important to stay close to me. If what I'm saying resonates with you, and your inner voice is saying yes, then don't just hear it and move on. This isn't just one idea. It's a journey we take together, and you're not meant to go it alone. Someone else needs a little nudge to remember they're not just floating around, but actually have a purpose. You never know whose spirit might need this spark to connect with them. It's no coincidence that you're here, my dear. This moment's precision comes from me. I noticed the tough times you were going through, even if others didn't see them. And now you're coming out not just from pain, but stepping into your purpose. This point really shows a change, moving from tough times to taking action, from just getting by to reaching out, and from uncertainty to feeling sure. If you feel that special change happening within you, then you know this is the moment I've chosen for you.